Greetings and welcome back to City Skylines. So, yeah, we got rid of all the garbage last time. And now we got a new garbage district, I suppose. It'll take quite a while before we reach that, at least with the residential things. Now we do need a whole bunch more of industrial stuff. And as I mentioned earlier, the farming industry is pretty much the only thing that I can make at the moment, unless I would go for the dirty industry, which I will not. And if you take a look at the map, I still have a bit of semi-fertile ground over here, so I will be utilizing this. I think it lines up nicely with this road that I made here. So let's try and extend this district. And for some reason this road is going curved. Alright, I guess that's fine. We got this one as well. You know what? If that one is going to be curved, this one should be curved as well. Alright, now I'm going to be filling up all of this with more farmland. I think it'll look rather nice, especially when later on it becomes a residential district. We got another plane going there. Alright, so let's... Also, I'm not exactly planning ahead all that well, I must say, because I don't really know yet how I will be connecting all of this to the highway. Although, I guess it's not that difficult, I could just make more connections, but I'm gonna be having some traffic issues once I complete all of this. I'm fairly sure of that. Okay, I guess that'll do. We got a reasonably big area here, but that's no farmland, so I'm not sure what I will be doing with that. I'll have to find out later on. Now let's paint all of this. No, wait, let's put down some water pipes first. Ah, damn. Alright, let's do it this way. Okay, we should have enough power. You know what? Water is going, is on the edge a little bit, so let's give it a little more. 120. And the farm industry does require a lot of water, so I'm surprised that I'm actually able to keep up with all of this. Alright, now let's paint everything in orange. I also have access to offices now. I might make use of that, although offices are quite tall buildings. Oh yeah, speaking of tall buildings, at the next level that unlocks at about 11,000, I will be getting the high-rise ban, and I'm actually gonna wait until then before I build any high density areas, because I do want to make use of the high-rise ban, and I'm going to be making it, well, something that I don't really know about it is that, well, it does prohibit the construction of tall buildings. I'm not sure to what extent, and it also restricts buildings from reaching their highest level. Now, does this also apply to these low density houses? Because stopping those from reaching the last level is... I'm not exactly sure why that would be a benefit, because they, well yeah, it really has nothing to do with high-rise buildings at all. It would make sense for the high-density buildings, seeing as the high-level, high-density buildings will probably also be the biggest. Now, so the possibility is that I will be making a separate district for every high density area that I have. So to make things a little simple, the high density area will most likely be adjacent to everything. So all high density will be next to each other, forming some sort of core that I can designate as a separate district. And then I input the high rise ban, and that should only apply to the high density stuff. Hopefully that works, but we're still quite a while away from that. We have about almost 8,000 people. We still need 3,000 more. We got a bit of commercial demand. So I guess I could populate the garbage district now. So yes, let's paint a few more roads. This is all going okay, it seems. We also got no complaints. Oh, and just as I say that, we got someone complaining about low land value. That's what happens with people that complain. They disappear. Oh, and do I need a curved road? Not sure if it would look nice. This is supposed to be a garbage district. Let's take a look what it does. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Let's just go with it. I can still change it later on. Although of course there's a big chance that I won't. Alright, we got that. Let's make an odd shape here. Oh no. Something like this. Then no, let's not extend that one. Let's make it stop right there. So that we keep that weird shape. How does that look? Totally ugly? I'm not sure. Let's just fill it in with houses. It'll look a little bit better. You know, I could just do it this way. I think it'll go faster. And let's paint the rest. I should, I guess, upgrade these roads now. Oh, talking about upgrading roads, I should be putting down a few more of those, of these ones. But first, let's take a look at the water supply. Well, we're almost there. Let's extend this one. Alright, that's good. And I think we have enough power. Yes, we still have a little bit of supply left, and we should have some left on the budget as well. Although, then again, some of the power is being generated by the incineration plants, so I guess I should keep in mind that lowering the garbage budget might also lower the power output. How's it going anyway? I'm not sure if it's going down. I think it was 28 million earlier, so it is slowly going down, which is good. And the budget is, well, went down a little bit, but it's okay. We are in the green. We have plenty of money in the reserve, so that's good. And we should be getting a whole bunch of new people here paying taxes. And yeah, it does seem like the commercial stuff is somewhat bugged. Some people that mentioned that they have absolutely no commercial demand for whatever reason. It's kind of weird. Though I guess eventually they will patch this, hopefully. Can't forget that this game is only about a week old now. If we forget about the fact that a lot of people did have the game a week earlier. So, these people are all populating this area. We could be planting a few more parks. You know, I did plant a lot of parks, but even when you look at it in the budget, it's not that bad, honestly. So I'm very much free of spamming more parks. I got a lot of money, as I mentioned before, although the garbage budget is eating a lot of it. But that's alright, at least we got a little bit of a challenge there. Otherwise you pretty much have infinite money, which is not nice. At least not from a gameplay point of view. Because if you want infinite money, you might as well activate the mod for infinite money. Right. Parks. So yeah, we need some parks down here. Over here it's totally fine. We don't really have all that many in this area itself, but around it there are plenty. So that should be good. So let's see what we can place down. Which one? 4x4 relax park. I'm not sure if I built that one earlier. Where can I put this thing? We got a little spot here. Let's put down a dirt road to start off with. I guess I'll be upgrading most of this now to the roads with trees. Right. I guess I was building it here. Yeah, I have to. Let's see. So let's place this down here. Alright, that'll produce a whole bunch of small houses again, but that's totally fine. And I think it's this one. Okay, that looks nice. That's good. Let's paint this green. That made a bunch of people happy. We got a big gap here as well. We can put down something. What else we got? We also got the beachfront, but I don't think we really have all that much of a beach. It's a rocky coast. Yeah. So let's not build that. I guess it will fit nice with the more sandy tropical maps. So, pathway park. Which one was that? I think the one with the little gazebo in it. This one. Could I put this in here? No, I might put one next to the road for once. Just to have things a little bit different. I think that's fine. And now let's paint a few more trees. Because things are looking a little bleak down here. Again, I didn't really activate the the tree brush, so I'm gonna do it by hand. That's fine. It's not all that much work. And still, I think the tree brush is still only one type of tree. Nice thing would be to have a tree brush where you can put all sorts of trees in. And when you paint it, it paints all the trees that are like all the ones that you assigned, and that you can sort of make a mix, a custom mix, and then you have a tree brush that just paints the mix that you assembled. But yeah, as I said, I haven't tried the tree brush yet, but I don't think it works that way. That looks okay. I should have a bit of room in there as well. Let's put down a few of these. Oh yeah, we got those as well. Pretty sure that I have enough room in the middle of these things. Maybe in here as well. Some pine trees. Looks okay, we got a lot of room here. I might be adding another cemetery, because I might need one sooner or later. We got 2000 now, so I might actually add another one. Well, not yet. More trees. In the meantime, the population is growing, which is good. And I think for the rest, everything is going rather fine in the town. I'm not seeing any issues. I'm not seeing any icons. Not even anyone complaining about a bad land value. Though we seem to have some issues down here. Lack of workers and something that's on fire. But luckily the fire department is on it. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the traffic. So some issues, but it's not that bad, honestly. For such a big industrial area, it's doing rather fine, because I do have two roads that lead to the to each section of the highway. We got all these guys going out. We got guys going in from here and from over here, because this is a one-way road. There's actually a lot of industrial traffic going this way. I could branch this off. That could be a possibility. Let's try that. Let's branch off a one-way road that way. Okay, I guess normally it should demolish the... now it does, okay. It was just complaining that I put it right there. No, it should work. Let's try that. Now hopefully all this industrial traffic takes this road. I said take that road. Did I try it the right way? It should be the right way. Maybe they just haven't changed their paths yet. There's no way that this is shorter than this one. Let's just wait until someone takes the road. Otherwise I might have messed something up. This is two-way, this is two-way. So they should be able to reach any place they want. It's kind of odd. Let's see what they do. So they are returning to the facility. I must have done something wrong, maybe? I'm not sure. For some reason they decide to take this road instead of this one, which does not make sense. Oh, now we got one, finally. We got two. We got a few more. Okay, so now finally they are moving in. I guess I had to wait a little while until we had some newly... Wait, what's that? Okay, nothing. It looked like fireworks for a moment, but that wouldn't have made sense at all. So yeah, I guess I had to wait until some new cars spawned on the map and until they reached here so that they had a new path. Okay, so I think this helps. It does alleviate a bit of traffic this way. Now I may be just moving the problems over here. Let's take another look. It seems fine. Oh, and did we have some power issue there? I guess we might. Let's up the budget. 140. You're making a lot of money. That's good. Now they should be fine. Alright. We got all of this. Oh, crap. Dirty industry. Yes, I forgot to adapt the district. Alright. Now that should be fixed. So yeah, I do enjoy the fact that it's now red-brown instead of the weird purple, because it did not make sense. We've got a lot of loud cows there. So yeah, I don't really know what to think of the town. I think it looks okay. It looks a little bit realistic, somewhat like the centers of many European towns. Not the big cities, but the more smaller medium towns, like the ones with a few 100,000 people. I think it resembles that, at least to some degree. Unfortunately, we only have these sorts of houses, which are supposed to be in more suburban areas. So we don't really have access to any housing that you would find in a city center. We pretty much only have these sort of houses and high apartment buildings, so nothing in between, which is a bit unfortunate, I think. But maybe some modders can add some different houses. I'm not sure. Right, what do we got? We got 8,600 people. That's nice. The farming district is getting pretty large. It's almost as big as the town itself. I'm not sure what to do with this corner here. Perhaps it will become some office space eventually. Because apparently the commercial doesn't want to flourish at all. I did manage to gain a little more here because of lowering taxes, but let's see, do I get any policies for tax relief for low density commercial? I might try that on Victoria Square. Policies. Let's see if that helps in any way. We also got this sort of stuff that I can get at the next level up. Oh, and we got a little sliver of commercial now. But it's not much. It's only here because this is where I did input the policy. You know, let's paint all of, well, except that one. Let's paint all of this as commercial. And let's create another district here. Let's make sure that it aligns with this road. I think this little one as well. Oh, that's a little far. Apparently it is the Garland District. Okay, I think that's what it's supposed to be. We're getting some commercial there now, which is nice. Apparently having it in a district helps. I'm not sure why. Do I have any special policies? Normally city policies do just happen all over the city, no matter if they are in a district or not. Luckily we get some commercial here now. So let's do the same with the Garland District and let's tax relief on low density commercial. Now this is probably gonna cause a bunch more traffic. I'm not sure, but that's just a problem to solve. And I like having problems to solve. So now we got 4 districts. Okay, how is this looking? It's I think everything is populated, which is good. And we got a whole bunch of trees. Well, not enough. Let's paint some more. Oh, that's a big one. That kind of well, that almost make that house disappear. I guess we should be getting a bunch here as well, so that it kind of blends in with the park next to it. I may have just done that one. Let's do this one. May need some more trees here as well. Some small ones like this. That's okay. There, we got more trees. That's good. It makes things a little more pleasing to see. When you zoom out, you got all that dark green in the middle of all the blocks. Seems like population is about to stop growing. We don't really have all that much more residential areas that people can populate. Let's take a look at the land value. Wait, that's levels. Okay, that's also fine. So we got apparently, I think this is level 4. Unfortunately, it doesn't say. Let's take a look. So these darker green ones, that's level 3. Okay, so that's 3, that's 2, that's 1. Alright, so we only have level 1s in this newer district here. For the rest, things are leveling up nicely. We got some noise pollution here. I may need to get rid of these wind turbines. Or well, relocate them somewhere. I guess I should be putting them next to this area here. Wow, look at that. You can see all those trucks running around like ants. Traffic is very high here now. So that's an issue. Let's get rid of these buildings. Yes, you can hear all the cows. Okay, let's see if that helps a little bit. At least no one will need to stop there anymore, so that's good. Oh, and we got a lot of demand for residential now again, so I guess I should be expanding soon. Although I don't want to expand too fast, but then again, I shouldn't be going at this too slow either. And we got a lot of demand for workers now. Let's take a look at the population. So, okay. Unfortunately, I can't see all the education levels. Oh yeah, here I can. So, about 1/3 uneducated, 1/3 educated, and the rest is well educated. So, I think those are very nice numbers. Unfortunately, it seems like we are lacking a lot of uneducated ones. But if I do keep the education budget low enough, we should be getting a supply. As you can see, most of these people on the outside are uneducated. So they should be going towards the farms. So that should all be going. And we don't have any major traffic issues, except maybe here. I did foresee early on that this might have become an issue, but it took longer than I expected. But traffic is still flowing, so that's still okay. And this district is nearly at its maximum size, because I don't have all that many fertile land left, maybe up here. But I can't expand all the way up because I'm at the border of this area. I might need to buy a new one soon. Alright, well anyway, that'll be it for this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.